Hello, it's Jim Hutchins for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. And on this day, this very significant day, the third day of Hanukkah, as you know, Christmas and Hanukkah are on the same day this year. They are evidently every 15 years, I'm told. But this is a very special traditional holiday for the Jewish people, and we want to say to all of our Jewish friends, Happy Hanukkah. This is a very special holiday. It's called Hanukkah, and Hanukkah means dedication. And parenthetically, let me say that's the way it's referred to in the New Testament, actually, because Jesus acknowledges the Feast of Dedication, the Feast of Lights. But it commemorates the 2nd century, 165 BC, as a matter of fact. And the Holy Land was ruled by the Syrian Greeks under the under the dictatorship of Antiochus Epiphanes, who tried to force the people of Israel to accept Greek culture and the beliefs instead of a mitzvah observance and the belief in God. He put Zeus as an idol in the temple to be worshipped. A blasphemous act. Daniel, in his prophecy, refers to it as the abomination of desolation, which will be ultimately expressed by the Antichrist in the end times. But at this time, against all odds, a small band of faithful Jews, led by Judah Maccabee, defeated one of the mightiest armies on earth at that day, drove the Greeks from the land, and reclaimed the Holy Temple of Jerusalem, rededicated it to the service of God. There were thousands of people killed. Antiochus killed thousands of people, required them to eat pigs, and just to go against everything that their religion had been taught by God in the Old Testament. It says when they recaptured the temple, they sought to light the temple's menorah. They found only a single cruse of olive oil, and they escaped contamination by the Greeks miraculously. They lit the menorah, and the one-day supply of oil lasted 8 days until new oil could be prepared under the conditions of ritual purity. So it's been a tradition that's been commemorated by Jews and acknowledged by Christians as well. And Jesus, a practicing Jew, acknowledged the Feast of Dedication, the Feast of Lights, participated in it. We're told that in John chapter 10, for example, verse 22, then came the Feast of Dedication at Jerusalem. It was winter, and Jesus was in the temple area walking in Solomon's colonnade. The Jews gathered around him saying, how long will you keep us in suspense? If you are the Messiah, tell us plainly. And in that whole context there is a series of teachings that Jesus gives, acknowledging that he is the Messiah. He and the Father are one. Matter of fact, he says in John chapter 8, he says, I am the light of the world. This is a Feast of Lights. And Jesus says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. He says in John chapter 9, verse 5, while I am in the world, I am the light. I am the light of the world. And how is he in the light of the world? He is manifests his light through his followers, the followers of Jesus, the light of the world. Jesus said many things about himself. He said, I am the way, the truth, the life. No one comes into the Father except through me. But he said, I am the light of the world. Truth, understanding, discernment. He brings light to the truth of the world, and he exposes the darkness for what it is. We have light, we have truth, we have understanding, we have insight because of Jesus. And we can praise God for that. He is the light of the world. If you're a follower of Jesus, you and I are to manifest that light. Till next week, Od Ki Yavo Shiloh, or until Messiah comes, Yivarech Yahweh, Yahweh bless you, bless those you love, bless those who love you.